kuti zvatinowana nezvatinobata nemaoko edu maropafadza anobva kuna Mwari. Saka naizvozvo nguva yakati ikapfuura tinofanira kuenda pamberi paJehovha tichitenda nezvaakatiitira. Tinofanira kuita chimwe chinhu pamberi paJehovha. Pavhesi ya16 yakaverekwa pakutanga.
I just wanted to give a hint about this conference, the Feast of the Weeks. With the Jews, normally it's a period, as I was saying, after the harvest. So they get whatever they get, they also bring to the house of God. And to us also, we call it Pentecost. Remember the time when the Holy Spirit was poured down. The children of the Lord received the Holy Spirit. And it was the birth of the Christian church. So basically, that's in short is normally observed for that period. So you can carry on.
Hallelujah. Amen. Second, what you put in the verse 16.
And there are small amount of verse 16.
The early church when they received the Holy Spirit, was it also during the time of this feast?
Was it also of the time of the feast? Okay, this is okay.
Yeah, I think nguva yakatizwa mwana kuchaini
isikhathi sareceiva umoya oyingcwele
ndofuna tikabereka magwaro edu apo
masifunda kahle kahle umbhalo wethu
kubvira panguva iya yavakarayirwa kuti endai mundogarika
kuthiwa ngesikhathi abantu niyohlalela
ndokunomvudzonyana
yilapho unombuzo khona
kana ichoto chipikirwa chisina kuitika pakati penyu
makuthiwa lento yasetshenziswa engayenzekalanga
hamugoni chero kundoparidza
you won't be able to preach
kusvika simba inoragadziswa pamunhu
kuze kube amandla nawo agcwalisekayo
pazvakaitika paya paimba yekumusoro
ngesikhathi zayenzeka ku-Acts chapter 2
magwaro anokurira kuti vemarudzi vose vanga vakaungana
abantu vezizwe bebabuthene
ndiyo inonzi Pentecostal.
iyo indaba isikhathi leso sepentecost.
Haleluya. Zvikatozoita kuti vanga varipo vachinzwa mazwi avo achitaurwa nevanga
kade bekhona bezwa abantu bakhuluma amalimi
zviratidze zviti kwavari patika vanhu vakadhakwa
ngathi abantu kade bedakiwe.
Haleluya. Ndoda kuweza kupindura mubvunzo wako
ndizamuphendula mbuzo
inoziva kuti pane umwe ane mhinduro dzakanye
yazi kuona ngeza pedro
kuvhura
ndizama kuti ngivule.
I think the calculation in my days no not better. Those who know the exact time frame. Let's count from the time when Jesus Christ was crucified. Because the day he was crucified, people were preparing for the Easter. We say Easter. But during those time it was Passover. They were preparing for that.
Now they were preparing for that.
So when he was crucified, he was risen after, he rose after 3 days. And he stayed before he ascended for 40 days, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
So the Holy Spirit came, I'm sure it was 7 days after he ascended.
Right.
If my calculation is okay.
If my calculation is right.
So we are saying from Easter, from the Easter conference. From Passover time,
right,
up to the time when the Holy Spirit came. I'm sure it was about 3 days, about 50 days, eh?
Right.
It was about 50 days
right.
From the Passover. So in this case now, Jesus, the Bible is saying, after you have gathered all your produce,
right.
This day we don't know which time people harvest. I'm sure around April somewhere there.
Right.
April. Is it April?
April.
Harvest time.
March, April.
March. March is too early.
Yeah, it will dry March, April, somewhere.
April, May, because even July time people will still be harvesting. So it's saying from the time you start harvesting, count 7 weeks.
Right.
7 weeks. So that's from maybe April, let's say April to be safe, because we are basing on estimation, we're not so sure the exact dates. So it might not be the exact time. I'm trying to answer my friend, but it's almost there. The time frame is almost the same, but it's not exact. Maybe it's off by some few weeks. Given the calculation method that I'm trying to use. So it's not too far apart from the calculation that I'm trying to use. So the reason why I say it from the Passover time, or from the it is when Christ was, that's the exact time when Christ was crucified. Because people were preparing to go and observe Passover.
So we are saying roughly from between May 15 to around June 14. If you use the calendar,
yes.
It's a rough period. I don't know, in our between that period I've said, I want to actually call one of the kids so
yes.
It's roughly estimated that time. According to the calendar that time is stated now. So I don't know whether it helps. That time it's a youth.
Hallelujah.
The way it was uttered. It's the time to okay. Same as you say, sorry, 2 seconds. 13 Jews, mostly they were observing. They were like Pentecost, and there was Passover to us to now the Feast of the Weeks, almost the 60th day afterwards, with the Jews as well. We have also Pentecost to us, the Christians. You see that? That's why we are saying it's the birth of the church, the Christian church, which was full of the Holy Spirit. The Jews were doing their own weeks of the weeks. For the weeks, we are saying Pentecost. You see that? But it's almost the same thing. That's what we are saying.
Hallelujah.
And I do what okay, in short, like
I just want to support what he said.
The Israelites. God said after they gathered their field produce, they should go and have that feast.
Yes.
Basically, it was to celebrate and to thank God for what they gathered from their fields, to remember God and to bring some of those produce before God. You know, it was basically to celebrate and to thank God for the field produce that He had blessed each and every one of them. So to us now, it's almost the time when we say it might not be the exact time when we celebrate the Holy Spirit, where the birth of the new church is, as Mama Prangi is saying. So it's a very important feast that we should try by all means to make sure that we attend or we observe as a church. Even during the times of the Israelites, it's something very important. Imagine if you are saved, you should celebrate or you should observe this because God had blessed you. You know, after you've been blessed. So someone's failure to observe, it means it will be a problem on the next season. Because God would say, I commanded you to observe this feast after you have gathered your crops, but you did not do that, imagine what it might mean to someone who decides not to attend that Feast of Weeks. So it's very important that you observe these weeks. We've got a lot to benefit from such feasts. Even the Israelites were benefiting a great deal from such feasts.
They are harvesting the Lord.
Based on the faith that based on the faith that they would never actually have harvested. And they look at the time frame, it's like the moment they start harvesting, they count 7 weeks. After harvest, then they have that conference or that feast. So my question is, how are we supposed to celebrate this feast? Because if I read correctly, they were bringing all, and why they were bringing free offerings that are proportional to what they've actually been blessed with to the Lord. So I just want to understand, how are we also celebrating this, pertaining the free will offering part, or we are overlooking that?
Our lesson is all there.
Yes. The reason why I asked, other churches that we've been to, they used to call it a harvest conference, whereby they would bring proportions of what they would have actually harvested, but not really meaning that harvesting from the fields. It means from wherever you're working, we are harvesting as well. So I just want to have an understanding of how do we actually take this conference and the offering part of it.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Yeah, I remember just only maybe some of us were not like looking at that and coming from very far. When we go to the August conference, would you hear people coming from Oakwood with their props and a lot of others by Tamadoi they used to, and they bring those things to the church and they were being prayed for, being blessed. Others were doing that, we sing. I don't know whether we were singing that, but some of us who are working, it's our field there, that's where we are working. So what are we supposed to bring in there? I will extend the question as well, because it looks like we've got a challenge as well as the children of God. We are not actually giving proportionally according to what we get, so that God can bless us. You know, some of our money is being stolen as well from us because we are not actually observing that. I didn't want to much touch that part for this lesson.
Okay. I would like to say the most important thing, I would like to believe there is something which is much important to God than what we may be looking at. Because whatever happens, it should benefit us and God should be pleased by what. So the question would be, would God be pleased by us just attending the conference, just to go to the conference then we attend, or he will be pleased by us doing as he commands, that we should bring such things to the conference so that we will be blessed. Because the most important thing to me is I go there with the intention of getting blessings from God. I go to the conference expecting God to bless me. now he's commanding the Israelites that they should not just attend or come empty-handed. One, they should do, because this is a feast, so provisions for the feast should come from the congregants. That's why now when Bundi stands in front of you to ask for camp fees and everything, those are some of the things that God expects us to contribute so that we can have a successful feast. Because it's a feast, that word feast itself, it means it's a party. We really have to enjoy it. It's a celebration. So we have to contribute things that will make that feast a success. So it's very important also that we have something that would live, something that, because when you are blessed, it means I remember in rural areas, they would gather crops, then part of the crops they would take it to the Mfundis so that he can lay hands or he can pray. So that, the idea will be next time or whatever is left in my, in my granary or wherever, it should be stored and it should be protected. And the next time now we have to harvest even more crops. So the idea is we need blessings, be it from, if we are working from our workplaces, we need some salary increase, we need better working conditions, we need favors from our employers. How do we get that? If it's something that pertains to my workplace, I should bring a part of what I get from my workplace and offer it to the house of the Lord so that God will remember or will bless you. So that's the idea. So if you say, the moment he mentions that you should come with what you got or what you got from your field, it simply means someone has to expect some blessings. So it's not only a matter of attending the conference, but you should bring something to the conference so that you can get blessings.
Hallelujah.
Verses 18 to 17.
Mufanira kutamba mtambo wa matumba mazuva manomwe. Kana wapedza kuunganidza zvose zvapaguriro rako nechishumiro chako chewaini, unofanira kufara pamutambo wako, iwe nomwanakomana wako, nomwanasikana wako, nomuranda wako, nomurandakazi wako, nomurevhi, nomweni, nenherera, nechirikadzi vari mukati mamazuva ako. Verse 15. Unofanira kutambira Jehovha Mwari wako mutambo mazuva manomwe panzvimbo ichataurwa naJehovha. Nokuti Jehovha Mwari wako achakuropafadza pazvibereko zvose zveminda yako napamabasa ose amaoko ako, kuti ufare kwazvo. Varume venyu vose vanofanira kuuya pamberi paJehovha Mwari wako katatu pagore panzvimbo yaachatsaura, pamutambo wechingwa chisina kuviriswa, napamutambo wamavhiki, napamutambo wamatumba. Havafaniri kuuya pamberi paJehovha vasine chinhu. Mumwe nomumwe ngauye nechipo mumaoko ake, sezvaanogona, sezvawakaropafadzwa naJehovha Mwari wako, sezvaakakupa.
Haleluya. Tapa mutambo wematumba.
The Feast of the Tabernacles.
Regai nditi mitambo mitatu iyi.
These three conferences.
Wematumba ndiwo wechitatu.
This Feast of the Tabernacles is the one.
Ngative ile full picture yekurava Israel.
Sise kuti abantwana baIsrael bapirakaza.
Nokuti munguva iyi yeOld Testament.
Lesikhathi seOld Testament.
Vanhu ava vairarama nemitemo yaipiwa kumunhu waMwari.
Abantu bebakwira nemitemo kaDhavhidhi okupa kwaMwari.
Saka Mwari aitotaura nemunhu wake agona kuita shoko kuvanhu vake.
Profita wake
kuti vanhu vagone kutevera zvinodiwa neshoko raMwari.
Sevalanderi nokufuma vaIsrael.
Chikonzero nei Mwari
isikhathi sokudibana nabantu
Zimwe zayo zakasiyana nenguva ino yeNew Testament.
okunye kwakhona lokuhlukane ngesikhathi
Yokuti zimekuwa kusangana na Mwari every time tinaye Mwari wekufamba naye ngasi.
sidibana noNkulunkulu sonke isikhathi sinayo uNkulunkulu sihamba naye.
Saka naizvozvo izvi zvaitwa mitambo iyi zvaireva
zenzwa zitazi ukuthi
vanhu mundangariro dzavo vazive
ngendlela babafundira ngakhona bazwisise
Jehovha Mwari wavo akavadzikinura
abakhulula from Egypt.
Saka naizvozvo vanhu vaifanira futi vane mirangariro inoti
Abantu kumele bakhumbule ukuthi
makakubuda uko musina chinhu
makuwana bayechipinda kunyana lutho
nazvino zvese zvamunazvo
njengamanje konke nabo
tini tinokuitirai
ndiyenzela
saka ndiri Mwari wenyu pazvose.
ngenkulunkulu wenu kuzonke izinto.
Saka naizvozvo aiwanikwa kuti munofanira kuramba muchirangarira
kumele kuhlale mkhumbule
pamuraramiro wenyu wemazuva ose.
ngendlela mkhumbule ngakhona
Saka tichava nyaya yema-free offerings apo
indaba zama-free offerings.
koreva kuti munhu chipi nechipi chairopafadzwa nacho ruoko rwake
umuntu sonke isikhathi kandibusiswa ngayo
aifanira kuzoziva kuti chabva Jehovha ende
asise
achikuwana.
kuti lento yasuka kuJehova.
Saka kana nguva yemitambo yava kutosvika
manje esikhathi somdlalo
sekutsaura kwaanenge akaita achiziva kuti chaenda kutambo
nokuhlukanisa akwenza khona
aifanira kuenda akabata chinhu ichocho.
suka aphethe lento.
Haleluya. Sezvazvingaita kwatiri nhasi
njenganamhla
takaitwa vana vaMwari
sayenza abantwana kaNkulunkulu
nekuda kweropa rake.
ngenxa yegazi likaKristu.
Zvino tinako kuropafadzwa kwatinoitwa ezidai.
siyabusiswa sonke isikhathi.
Mwari anodzoka kwatiri wotizve
uNkulunkulu uyabuyela kithi ukuthi yena
chose chamuinacho dhiri rakakuropafadzai.
kithi yonke into enayo
Naizvozvo munofanira kudirangarira futi nemaropafadzwa ndinokupai.
ngimkhumbule futhi ngekubusisa
Pandaverengeza vhesi ya16 pano
Verse 16
inobudisa pachena kuti regai kuenda kumutambo uwoyo musina chinhu
ningayi kulo mdlalo kungenalutho
nokuti zvamuinazvo ndini ndakakuropafadza navo.
lokho endinako yini nganibusisa nabo.
Izvo zvichatariswa nomutambo wamatumba
sesiqondane nomdlalo
musi wa30 na31 this coming weekend.
30-31.
Shoko ranhasi riri kutsvaga zveisu
lelizwi lenamhlanje
kuti position ourselves panzvimbo yakafanira yatinogona kuti Mwari akatitarisa.
ukuthi kukule ndlela efanelekile ukuthi
Anoona kuti vanhu vangu vandakazvisarudzira
ngaikhetela bona
vanochengeta kunyange mirayiro yangu,
bagcina mthetho yami
vanotenda kunyange nezvandinovapa.
bafolwa kule nto engibanikeza yona.
Haleluya. Saka nyaya iri pano hama dzangu ndeyemitambo mitatu.
indaba elana yemidlalo emithathu
Chandaudzira nyaya iyi nhasi ndechekuti tatarisana zvino mumutambo
sesiqondane nomunye umdlalo futhi
unova mutambo wematumba.
umdlalo wama-tabernacles.
Ichokwadi vaiva mumatumba vana
iqiniso labantu bebakhona
vari parwendo rwokuenda kuKenani,
basendleleni yokuya kuKenani.
asi vari parwendo vaibva vanofanira kurangarira kuti anovachengeta mumatumba ndiJehovha.
ikoburaze owagcinayo kulawa ma-tabernacles.
Nesuwo nhasi tiri matumba ndiyesu matumba ake.
thina namhla sikhona kuma-tabernacles.
Tiri parwendo rwokuenda kuJerusarema zvadenga
kuya
renyu.
ezulwini Jerusalema entsha.
Haleluya. Saka dumba redu ranhasi
so manje itabernacle yethu yanamhla
ndiyo ndati kugara mukati maro.
yiwo lo mzimba esihlala kuwo.
Zvinoteteresana nomusangano uwoyo
manje sikhona nalo mhlangano
tinenge tichifanira kufunga nokufundisisa
kumele siyicabange nokucabambisisa
ruponeso rwedu
imfundiso yethu
nezvatakafanira kundoita pamutambo wake.
kumele siyenze kulo mdlalo.
Haleluya. Haleluya. Saka kana ndiri dumba
makuthiwa itabernacle
ndatarisana nomutambo
iqondane nomdlalo
ko iro shoko raichii pamusoro pemutambo.
izwi belithini ngaphezu
Vhesi
komdlalo.
ya 13 to 17 yataura
verse 13 and 17 yazo
hakuna aenda kumutambo asina chaakabata muruoko,
kungena muntu oya kulo mhlangano ehambethe
nokuti iri raiva shoko rani, shoko raMwari.
kaNkulunkulu.
Isu takaitwa rudzi rwaMwari,
thina sayenza isizwe sikaNkulunkulu.
shoko rouya roti itai izvi
thina kuthiwa senze lokho kuthile.
tinoregamukira.
siyakwamukela kanjani.
Vanouya kuno mberi varongeri vebasa
baza phambili abahlebe
voti gadzirirai macamp fees.
atilungiselelani ama-camp fees.
Gadzirirai mapledges.
Kuisana mapledges.
Kuti mutambo ugone kuitika.
Kuti this conference imereyedze.
For you wakamira pati.
When I was
sedumba.
tabernacle.
Ndiko wakamara kutaura nini. Hallelujah.
Mama siangwacha kazi. So tera
Hallelujah. Amen. Kaza mfunzo wa mama siangwacha. Yes. As you try to
is it the 10%?
You know, like free offering
or just the free or will offering?
Patalenga pa indicator clear kuti proportionally and
now it's for the indicator.
Yes. Saka trikuda kubalenya kuti mwana mwangani mfunzo woyo.
See
the mindset.
But this one now,
this one
it refused and they say
it's a feast.
But if I want to know what I had the chance to only 1 or 2,000.
Get 2,000.
In the such grand of the whole 100.
I think I took out 20 of the whole 100.
In the one you have to such 20 rand.
You are seeing
of the
2,000
rand. So that's professional. One, two, or happy, or
pertaining to the amount that you receive.
gift yako yoyenza nakuti nekuyati 100 ngombe abisacheni ione 2000 saka I think pakunzi zviri proportional pakurewa
Proportional.
Hallelujah. Tinotenda kuti chokwadi mubvunzo wedu maisiyangwana kunge wapindura iritori iri yega
on whatever you get. This one is taken pertaining to how much you have.
Hallelujah. Saka tinofanira kufanzisisa.
They must understand.
Hallelujah. For verse 10, then celebrate the festival of the weeks to the Lord your God by giving a free will offering. I think that another key word is giving an example. The free offering would be like Cain and Abel, the offerings that they did. Because the free will offering, but even the free willness, I'm like, fine. The offering, every free will, I remember you had a moment, but it wasn't too hard. So that even in the free willness of giving, you must be more and knowing Tumari has blessed me this much. So I feel this is worth to give to you. So I think that's why it differentiates from tithe. Tithe is a law that is stagnant and it speaks the same to everyone, but amongst them free will. You know, when I can find that there's another pizza in the season, you must be doing that. So I think that's where it differs.
Alright, okay. Tithing is like I've gone out there and I've worked, maybe I've got 50 rand. I just take off 10% of that 50 rand is how much? 5 rand I put it aside. I'm busy crocheting now, I get something now. I just take 10%, that is tithing. Now that's how it goes. At the end of the salary, at the end of the month, I've earned my salary, 10% is off. That's the tithing as you are getting. But this is a conference which is done once a year. It is also on the free will part. You could say, right, because this is what I have watched this all year, worked for, but willingly, I just want to take this part to the house of God. You see that? So on this conference is the conference of the tabernacles. The children of Israel stayed 40 years in the wilderness. So they had temporary shelters there. They didn't have permanent shelters. So that's what it was. And we see Jesus Christ also was tempted 40 days and 40 nights as well. He signified the same thing. Jesus Christ, after he had risen again, he stayed about almost 40 days with his disciples before he went up to heaven. So that was like temporary things. So we have got a temporary life here as Baba Kama was saying now. So I'm trying to summarize what he said.
Hallelujah. Tunakutenda Maria mazangu. Zizoichi achina kuzera asegaidi taure chizo nekuti tatarisana shoko riri kutsvaga iwe neni tive tanzwisisa zvinoreva patiri tive tagadzirira mutako nokuti ndewe hazvingafanzi Jehovha Mwari vanhu vake vakazvisarudza kuti pakati pavo pawati peumwe unokonesa asi achiziva kuti akaropafadza iye kuti mutambo ubudirire saka tinofanira kufunga tifungisise kudanwa kwatakaitwa saka katigadzirirei hama dzangu mutambo uyu tinazvo zvidzidzo zvakawanda chatibatsira tinzwisise zvakawanda maererano mutambo wacho dai mwana ugare varopafadza matumba avo ane vanakwazara nazo
Yes, Lord.
Kristu mwanakomana waMwari tauya kwamuri pane ino nguva yemasikatano yokupera kwechidzidzo chatava nacho. Mwari makanaka, inoziva zvatakafanira kudzidza, inogona kutipfura pfungwa, kuti kana tagona kupfura pfungwa tiite zvinokufadzai muMwari. Shova madzishe madzimambo muMwari wedu, musasiya tiri vana veJehovha, tigarewo nesu nezita raIshe Jesu Kristu mupenyu. Aiwa Mwari wamasimba ose orugare, tinoziva imi munoziva zvose, imi munoona zvose. Tinokutadzirai pakufunga nepakuita, asi pakudzidzisa kwenyu shoko renyu rinotizora ndangariro dzenyu